Money Monday!
Hi everyone, I'm Coach Joe Austin. Welcome to a very special Free Money Monday Christmas edition. So Merry Christmas to all my Christian friends, to all my Jewish friends, including the brothers Wasserman. Happy Hanukkah. And again, welcome to the Free Money Monday Holiday Special. Free Money Monday Christmas Special is going to have a little bit about business and a lot about Christmas, but let's start with a few things about Christmas. According to Reuters, in 2023, Americans spent $964.4 billion on Christmas. That's an awful lot, certainly the biggest holiday in the United States and around the world. In the United States, 71% of Christmas budgets are spent on presents. We're sure passing some things back and forth, aren't we? And I'm happy to say that even though Jesus gets lost a little bit from time to time in some houses, 96% of families are still buying each other Christmas gifts. So here's a free Money Monday tip for your Christmas shopping. Think of gift cards. People think they're impersonal, but with inflation going crazy, gift cards might just be where it's at this year. Beyond gifts, American households spend $200 per year on food and decorations. And you might be surprised to know that men spend 10% more on their purchases. We sure do try hard to get it right at Christmas, don't we? So settle on down for a long winter's YouTube viewing as I get ready to tell the history of Christmas with a little bit of business mixed in. Christmas as we know it began in the 4th century AD when Pope Julius I chose December 25th as a date to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Although Jesus is known to have been born in the spring, he chose this date for a very specific reason. And the reason he chose this date was to steal the thunder from the pagan feast Saturnalia and get the focus back on Christianity. Saturn was the god of agriculture. By the mid-400s in Egypt and by the mid-600s in England, Christmas had its first name, the Feast of the Nativity. And by the Middle Ages, Christianity became the #1 religion worldwide, although customs from other holidays began to creep into the Feast of the Nativity. For example, the Norse holiday Yule began on December 21st and ran all the way into mid-January. They would continually burn giant logs for as many as 12 days. Now you know where we got the phrase Yule log. And in the Middle Ages, the Feast of Nativity was a party. The routine was go to church, then come home and have a big old Mardi Gras style party. In 1645, Oliver Cromwell canceled Christmas in England. But don't worry, when King Charles II was reinstated on the throne, he brought back Christmas without delay. Meanwhile, over here in the New World, those doggone pilgrims were even more strict than the Puritans. And from 1659 to 1681, Christmas was completely banished in the city of Boston. The fine for being caught exhibiting Christmas spirit, 5 shillings. That's quite a bit back in that day. And here's the evidence. Public, P-U-B-L-I-C-K, public notice, forbidden. Well, in Europe, specifically Germany, Christmas is going strong. And in 1670, the candy cane was invented. Notice it doesn't have the candy stripe that we associate with it today. Now let's flash back all the way to the country of Turkey in 280 AD, where St. Nicholas, who became known as St. Nick, later Santa Claus, other names in many other cultures, gave away all of his wealth and became a nomad helping sailors and children. And by the 1700s, Dutch immigrants bring Santa Claus to the Americas. St. Nicholas, called Sinterklaas for short. The classic image that we identify with Santa Claus today was solidified in 1822 with the Clement C. Moore book, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Remember how I said the Christmas routine was to go to church, then have a Mardi Gras style celebration? Well, things got rowdy in 1828, and as a response, the New York City City Council created the NYPD in response to a Christmas riot. I bet you didn't know that. A few years later, holiday cards were invented in England in 1843. It wasn't until 1915 when the Hall brothers, who became known as Hallmark, brought the tradition to the United States. In post-Revolutionary War America, some of the British customs began to lose favor, and it wasn't until 1870 that Christmas finally became a federal holiday. Also during the 1800s, America reshaped Christmas from the raucous holiday with Mardi Gras-style parties and riots to a family-centered holiday. And popular media helped shape the new image of Christmas. A Christmas Carol, and the aforementioned 'Twas the Night Before Christmas really helped shape Americans' view on how Christmas ought to be celebrated. Edward Hibbard Johnson is credited as creating the tradition of stringing lights on a tree in London in 1882. And in 1903, one of my favorite traditions, the Advent calendar, was born in Germany. Speaking of my favorite Christmas traditions, in 1965, half of all U.S. televisions tuned in to watch A Charlie Brown Christmas. This wonderful cartoon won an Emmy and a Peabody. A Charlie Brown Christmas aired on CBS or ABC for 55 consecutive years, until the blankety blanks at Apple bought the rights and took it off the air. Nope, can't have half the TVs in America listening to Linus read from the Gospel of Luke about the true meaning of Christmas. Better get rid of that. Just a few days before I made this video, a client of mine was teasing me about having an Android phone and not an Apple. She was talking about some great Apple feature. Well, you want to know why there's not a single Apple device in my household? Because you took away Charlie Brown Christmas. No Apple products in my house. I truly hope that you've enjoyed this free Money Monday Christmas special. Now go have a great Christmas with your family. God bless.